Well, hello and welcome into the evening slate of games here on a Wednesday at Bruce Hurst Field, Utah Tech University in the 4A State Baseball Championships. Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff, and Caden Formaster. And pregame built by Bucks Ace Hardware. Going to be a pretty quick pregame show. We just got done with a 10-inning marathon game. The elation as Timpanogos, Mr. Morgan walks it off in the bottom of the 10th, and Timpanogos knocks out the number one seed Desert Hills, and now we turn our attention to Ridgeline and Snow Canyon. Snow Canyon sitting in that catbird seat. They've won 2 games Monday and Tuesday, and now they'll face a tough opponent here in this one, but knowing they've got a game in hand. But Snow Canyon knows if they win this game, they don't have to play tomorrow. They get an off day of rest, and they'll be into the best of 3 championship series starting on Friday night. And boy, oh boy, guys, what a fun week it's been so far, and we still got a lot of baseball in front of us.
Yeah, we were treated to an epic game between Snow Canyon and Dixie, that rematch of the state final, and I'm expecting another great game today between these two teams. So this should be really, really fun, and managers meeting at the home plate, getting ready, things starting to materialize to the start of this game here.
Ridgeline Riverhawks already won. They knocked out Dixie earlier today, so this is their second game of the day. Snow Canyon's had the day off until this point. It'll be back on the bump for Snow Canyon, and I got to check my lineup card here as we're still getting our books filled out, getting ready for this game for Ridgeline. Who's Ridgeline got, Caden? Who are they going with as the starting pitcher in this one? This is where pitching and pitching depth really becomes a big factor.
The interesting thing is we've already seen this guy today. It's Ben Thompson. He was on the mound in relief earlier, but he kept his pitch count very low, so he's able to just come right back on in. So, of course, the pitch count from earlier in the day will still go towards his daily pitch count today. So we will be keeping a number on that pitch count from earlier in the day as well as the pitch count for today.
Pretty fair to say the rest of the state tournament, more pitching going to be important. Yes, you could out-hit teams, and we've got some good hitting teams left, but one of the best hitting teams just got knocked out in Desert Hills. But all our attention now turns on this one, and let's take a look at the keys to the game, brought to you by Everbowl. Acai Bowls, delicious, healthy food. It's where St. George gets their superfood fix in the Red Rock Commons. Proud sponsor of Region 9 in this 4A State Baseball Tournament. They got avocado toast, they got delicious sips, and more. Go check it out and try Everbowl if you've never been there before, or make sure it's on your routine every single month. I know my wife and daughters and I, we go down there at least 3 or 4 times a month. Absolutely love the food at Everbowl. Paulie, let's start with the Warriors' keys to the game.
Yeah, I think for the Warriors, it's do what got you here. I mean, they've been a great hitting team up and down the lineup. It's a murderer's row of hitters. And then the pitching, which I think behind Andrew Line, a lot of people didn't think they had a ton of depth, but they've shown that they've got it. So be who they've been, be who they are, and just play to their strengths today. That's striping the ball and throwing and pitching great from the mound. So I think they're a real complete team, but the keys just be themselves.
Yeah, I agree with you, Paulie. I think that is a good key of just being yourself. And that could go for both sides, right? Both these teams playing some decent baseball. Ridgeline, really good game against Dixie. And I feel like maybe Dixie felt they lost it more than Ridgeline won it, perhaps. But for Ridgeline, they're like, no, we're a hard team. We definitely deserve to be in this spot where they're playing in the doubleheader. So they're going to be stepping back in, continuing on with the green jerseys. I love it. I like the boldness that Ridgeline's bringing to the field today.
Yeah, I wore them earlier. Didn't change. Probably went and got some lunch somewhere around town. Jerseys stayed on, and they're rocking them again for this scheduled 7-inning game presented by the Boulevard. And we're going to see Swan and Jensen and Smith and some of those guys that have been great all year. They got to be great once more if Ridgeline is going to hand Snow Canyon their first loss. And again, they're going up against Zach Beck. Beck, big-time pitcher, just a junior, 2.86 ERA, 4-2 record, and 7 appearances this year, 29 in the third work, 33 Ks on the season, and opponents are hitting just 238 against Zach Beck. And then, like you mentioned, already talked about Thompson a little bit, but worth kind of reiterating now that he is getting the start today. Came in relief earlier, but Ben Thompson, 1.06 ERA, 5-0 record in 8 appearances, 33 innings, 15 Ks,
wow,
5 walks, and opponents are hitting a minuscule 179 against Ben Thompson.
Yeah, it sounds like Ben has got what we saw in his relief stint, he looked like a very, very powerful pitcher with multiple pitches in the arsenal. I could see him posing problems for Snow Canyon today.
All right, warm-ups, intros, lineup cards, exchange. Let's play some baseball here. Pregame built by Bucks Ace Hardware. Thanks to Everbowl and Sport Court of Southern Utah for bringing you our pregame festivities. Don't forget that $5,000 scholarship is going to be awarded in less than 2 weeks to nominate seniors around Washington County, Iron County. Go to our website or the Sport Court of Southern Utah website. And the only requirements are a 3.0 GPA or higher, and you had to play at least one varsity sport. Tell us how you're involved in your school, and we'll get you into consideration for that $5,000 scholarship from our friends at Sport Court of Southern Utah. The leaders in multi-purpose courts, basketball courts, pickleball courts. See what they can draw up for you in your backyard. First pitch and second pitch high. That last pitch also missing, so all of a sudden Beck behind and needs to throw a strike, and he does on a 3-0 count right down the inside part of the plate for a called strike one.
Just gotta settle down here and throw strikes after 3 straight balls. It's been a while since I've seen him on the mound, so this is good timing here. This one's fouled away to go to a full count. Good timing for him to just come on in at this point in the playoffs and hopefully hold you over as you get to more your ace pitchers. But I like what I'm seeing from Snow Canyon already with throwing Beck on the mound, and let's see what the young guy can do.
Here is Nate Dolly now facing a 3-1 count. Actually 3-2 now after that one fouled up and out of play. Fabulous Freddy's foul ball. So full count. First batter of the game, and Dolly lifts it high but not deep into right field. Going over there is Talon Hansen coming in the center fielder, and it's Mugavero that makes the catch for out number 1.
Yeah, that was hung up there, not as long as I think those guys expected, but Mugavero slides in the nick of time, throws the glove up and makes the beautiful catch. Made it look a little harder than it needed to be, but an out's an out here.
It is still windy today, though,
yeah.
So it got hung up there for a while. And so that's a long run in from center field when you're waiting for that ball to drop.
Zach Beck swinging a shot, but foul. Just left from our vantage point here in the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth of that third base bag.
When you say foul, we're talking just barely foul. That was very close.
Yeah.
Whole crew here for the State 4A baseball tournament. Nate back in the Finley studios on the radio side. Devin, Paul, Caden, Boston, Tara taking care of the camera work for us today. And a breaking ball in for a called strike 2 to Smith. Beck, that last breaking ball, 66 miles an hour with a lot of movement on it, guys. And fastball at 84. And outside.
You knew he was going outside with it anyway with how far over Kelsch was. He had slid all the way over, framing it up over the top of the left-handed batter's box.
Oh, got him. Off-speed pitch just stayed inside, got him on the lower leg, and Smith will trot down to first base, and we have the game's first base runner. So he's hit by the pitch. The Warriors all white pinstripes today with the unity on the back of the jersey. The action green up top with the white pants. A little black, is that black trim down the side of the pants?
I think it's blue.
I think it might
blue,
be just navy.
Navy blue.
Navy blue.
Again, 73, 72, 73 degrees here.
Perfect temps.
10 mile an hour breeze. It is a beautiful day to be at the ballpark, no question. Outside, and quickly 2-0 to the number 3 hitter in the Ridgeline lineup, Cooper Clark. Didn't run down the entire starting lineup. Brought to you by Sport Court of Southern Utah. We'll set up the defense for you after this pitch. It's Beck on the mound, Cade Kelch, who was our Finley superstar of the game yesterday. Or did he make the AWP playmaker play of the game? I can't remember. I think we gave him the star of the game with the diving catch plus the good bat.
Yes.
In that win for Snow Canyon. Diesel leads at third, Andrew Lyon at short, Ship at second, Trey Vaughn is at first. Snap throw over to Vaughn at first, but back in time is Smith. Outfield, Cale Johnson in left, Braden Magavero in center, and Talon Hansen is in right. Snap throw to first again. Here's your order for Justin Jensen, head coach of Ridgeline. Dolly, Smith, Clark, who's at the plate, number 3 batter. Swan on deck. Then Kidman, Hammond, Jensen, Maddox, and Cook. And that one high. Thank you, Sport Court of Southern Utah. Go nominate your favorite athlete that you coach, that you parent, that you're teammates with. $5,000 scholarship going to be awarded here in less than 10 days. Make sure you get your nominations in by Sunday if you can. I want to sort through those, and now he lost them again. So Beck hit a guy. Now he walks a guy. So 2 on, 1 out. Top of the first inning, no score, and Swan will step in. And Cade Kelch kicking some dirt. 2 guys just at the ballpark talking some shop. What's the conversation like down there?
I think a lot of times these conversations are just, hey, we're playing catch. Don't worry about the batter. Don't worry about the situation. Just throw me the ball. You know, just
keep it simple.
And I. This is practice. This is
a
pitching
bullpen
practice
session, right?
Yeah, that's all it is. There's nothing going on around you. Just you and me playing catch.
Senior catcher, junior pitcher. So Kelch trying to maybe get his adrenaline down a little bit, and he responds with a strike right down the middle. And that fastball at 83 miles an hour from the junior righty, Zach Beck. Beck's older brother was a Warrior. Dad Spencer, big baseball guy. One of the nicest guys I know. Give me a big old bear hug in between games over by the concession stands. That one's lifted straight away center field. Magavero going back, and he has it 10 feet inside the track. Tagging from second to third is Ridgeline. So now runners on the corners with 2 outs here in the top of the first inning after the flyout.
So Smith, well, I should say the speed up runner for Smith finds his way over.
Here's Cale Kidman, the left fielder, stepping in.
Cale Kidman, a guy, leads the team in RBIs with 35. He's also got 4 home runs, 9 doubles. This is a guy that slugs the baseball.
And the windup and the pitch, breaking ball at 67 on the Intermountain Sports Performance gun. It's the summer of speed. Get sports-specific science-based training, Intermountain Sports Performance, 2 St. George locations. There is no off-season. Got to get ready for next fall sports all summer long at Intermountain Sports Performance. Train a lot of the players we've seen playing, probably in this state baseball tournament, among other sports they train for. 1-1 the count. Two outs, runners on the edges. Swinging a drive to second, and an unassisted put out by Ledger Ship as he'll stroll over to second and touch it down. So Ridgeline threatens, does get a run over to third, but a ground out will end the inning. No runs on 1 hit. They leave 2 on base. No errors there committed, and no score here as we move to the bottom of the second. Snow Canyon will get their first ABs. They are the home team, and they got Ship, Lyon, and Kelch due up when we come back on the Fan.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Own property and want to rent it? Then you need the right team with 13 years of local experience. Aim to maximize your rental income and find quality tenants while keeping turnover low to increase your revenue and truly maintain your property. Learn more at redrockpropertymanagement.com.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Today's game is brought to you by Boulevard Home, Wilkinson's House of Lighting, Coral Canyon Golf Course, and City of St. George Recreation.
Hey, back here live. Bruce Hurst Field, Utah Tech University. No score here. We're going to the bottom of the first inning, and Ledger's ship ready to get it going for the Warriors. And Ben Thompson, the pitcher, warm-up tosses in the books. I was watching the numbers. We'll get the gun out on Thompson. Now, we did, like Caden pointed out, see him pitch earlier today. So they'll add the total pitches to what he threw this morning to him. So he's probably not going to be able to go the distance, but they'd love to get 5 innings out of him and turn it over to the bullpen. We'll see how it plays out. Righty pitcher, lefty hitter, swinging a shot up the middle, backhanded. Here comes the throw, and it's just in time. 1 away, 4-3 the putout. Cook got some range there, didn't he?
Yeah, deep. Almost on the outfield grass makes that play, and a long throw. But plenty of torque on that ball to get it there in time for the first out. He's got a little dance out there for his teammates as well, like that. Showing having a little fun out there.
Surprised we didn't see you in the Olympics in the breakdancing, Paulie.
Yeah, that's right.
Right up there with Reagan.
You're going to see it at Connor's wedding, buddy. I can move a little bit.
Uh-oh. The softball has been in and out of weather delays all day, so we haven't had a lot of rink Region 9 updates for you, or updates, period. But I believe I know Desert Hills beat Westfield 10-3, or they beat Cedar 10-3, and I know Desert Hills and Westfield was tied, but I think that game's paused again. I haven't heard if they've resumed yet. I know 3A baseball and 4A softball have had some weather issues today. And there is a smoke show, but right to the left fielder who goes over and makes the catch. Kidman on a line, and that was a charge put into that, but unfortunately for Andrew Line, it went right to Kidman.
Yeah, sometimes you get good exit velocity, you hit the ball hard just right at somebody, and it's no fault of your own as a hitter. And Line, of course, struck that ball hard, but just right at the Ridgeline defender.
So here is the number 3 hitter, Cade Kelch. Kelch, ready to go. NHL, the Panthers are leading as there's a shot to first. Handle, picked up, flipped underhand, and got him. Good hustle, but Kelch couldn't beat it out. And then quickly, 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We go to the second inning. When we come back, no score. Warriors and Riverhawks here inside the 4A State Baseball Championships.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in Southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Hey St. George, this is Brian. I'm the new owner of your local Everbowl. Looking for a delicious, nutritious meal? Come to Everbowl. Our acai bowls are packed with superfoods to fuel your day. And it's where Region 9 sports fans fuel up.
Live look for everybody watching this game on KSL. Wide shot there. You see the I-15 freeway here. on the campus of Utah Tech University. Utah Tech played a midweek game at UC Davis last night, I believe it was, and lost. They're finishing up WAC play at Sac State, so they're out of town this weekend trying to get into the WAC Conference Baseball Tournament. Currently, they got a spot at the table, but they probably need to win at least one of three, maybe two of three at Sac State. It depends on what Seattle University does. So the 4A State Baseball Tournament here all week. This is game number 11 at Bruce Hurst Field inside of bracket play. Zach Beck going back to work. And this is Easton Hammond. Started earlier today. Went the max through 112 pitches. And ready to get his first AB of the game going against Beck, the Snow Canyon righty. Breaking ball and beautiful spinner. 12-6 drops right over the zone.
So now that the matchups are set in the night window, how did the matchups play out for tomorrow if each team were to win? Or do we have?
If Ridgeline wins, Snow Canyon Ridgeline play again tomorrow.
Yeah.
If Timpanogos beats Crimson play again tomorrow.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So, but if Snow Canyon and Crimson win, there's no game tomorrow. If one of the two win, they will play a game tomorrow. So we'll have 1, 2, or 0 games tomorrow. We'll just have to wait and see. We don't know yet.
Depending on the outcomes of these games, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. True double elimination. Top half, bottom half. Until the championship series is set.
It resets.
Yeah.
And Hammond retired, so one away, and the batter is Ripken Jensen, part of Paul's all name. Have we settled on 9 yet?
Not 9.
On a Wednesday?
We're gonna wait till at least Friday for 9.
Are you writing these down?
I've got them compiled.
He's got it in his notes app.
Mental bank, yeah.
Okay. The mental notes app.
I have a feeling we're going to end up with 14, Caden.
Yeah.
We're going to have some honorable mentions.
You got to have somebody in the dugout.
That's
right.
right.
You got to have a bullpen.
That's right. Bullpen, a manager.
Yep.
Ripken Jensen takes it to a 2-1 count. Here is back. The 2-1 delivery inside, trying to nibble on the inside part of the plate, and he can't. 3-1.
Now, I think there's a lot of early 2000s and late 90s babies in the Maryland, Virginia area named either Cal or Ripken. You know?
Right.
It's a big name back there, but all the way in Utah, Ripken's influence.
Ooh, and lost him. Might have got him. Couldn't tell, but he's aboard either way. So Ripken Jensen will trot down to first base. And for the second inning in a row, Ridgeline gets a base runner on with 1 out.
Now it's brother Maddox Jensen.
Yeah, I was going to ask you. You asked me yesterday, Caden, which I liked better, Ripken or Maddox. Both Hall of Fame baseball greats. Which one do you prefer?
Well, here's
shot to short. Andrew Lyon flips the relay over to first. Not in time. They can't get the double play. But it is out number 2.
You know, I will say that I was more of a fan of Greg Maddox, if we're going to go Greg or Cal.
Yeah.
But Ripken's a pretty good name. I might have to go with Ripken. It's a little more it might
pops.
It's a little more pop to the name.
Yeah.
Here's a replay, though, of that last play.
Yeah, got it started quickly, didn't he? Gloved it cleanly, quick flip underhand. A little tiny low for Ledger on the relay.
Yeah, it was a very close play.
Yeah. He didn't get the call over at first. So no Honolulu Grill double play there, but 2 outs. And the leadoff runner out at second base. So 1 on 2 outs here for the batter. And Ridgeline sends Cook to the plate, the second baseman. Cook, number 9 hitter. Brady is a 262 hitter. A good speed. Zach Beck behind 2-0. He'll snap throw over to first. And Maddox is back in time. Maddox Jensen. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. We're in the top of the second, and it's outside 3-0 the count. Nets on Fire, our pitch count sponsor, building champions on and off the court. Check out all the summer training packages for your basketball players at netsonfire.org. Big tournament this weekend at Nets on Fire. And needed a strike and got a strike. That one, 81 miles an hour on the fastball from Beck.
He's able to just paint it in there, inside edge. Arguably the more important pitch right here on the 3-1.
And outside, ball one. That one 82, but he can't locate it. And now another walk given up by the Warriors and 2 base runners aboard with 2 outs here in the top of inning number 2.
Always said there's nothing wrong with base runners until they cross home plate. So, and Beck seems to be able to work out. He had base runners on base last inning. He's got 2 on right now, but he just needs one more out to get out of this inning. So
here is top of the order, Nate Dolly. Multi-sport athlete up at Ridgeline.
Ooh, that was a great-looking pitch.
Bender for called strike 1. Dolly, the quarterback of the football team, leadoff guy for the baseball team. Of course, the female athlete of the year turned some heads in the state of Utah. Emily Skinner helping the Riverhawks win yet another state championship this past February.
I'd say Dolly is that one of those guys in the senior superlatives when it comes to be his time, at the end of the year. He'll be voted probably most athletic at Ridgeline, I'd assume. Quarterback of the football team, leadoff man, baseball team.
At the time, those things seemed very important. I look back in my high school days, I can't remember who was.
Yeah, I don't remember
I was probably most likely to get arrested or something like that.
There you go.
That was probably what I
didn't win any of them, so.
Best dancer at the frat parties at West Virginia, right?
Well, that's not a high school superlative.
Breaking ball out in front of it, he chops it foul.
I do remember what mine was. Can you guys guess what it was?
Most successful.
No.
Most likely to be rich and famous.
I wish. It was best dressed.
I was going to say
Best
stylish.
dressed.
Right as you said that. I was too slow
Listen,
to the trigger.
For my school, that was not that hard to do. It was basically don't show up in a hoodie and you probably will win it.
Probably win,
Yeah,
okay.
and I still showed up in a hoodie most days.
Small towns, everybody gets an award, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Pop up, this will do it for the inning as it's a infield fly ball caught over there by the Warriors and Andrew Lyon. So no runs, no hits. 2 left on base there after a couple walks, but no damage done. Scoreless baseball. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Ridgeline, Snow Canyon, 0-0 on the Wilkinson scoreboard.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 350 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now. Visit redrockrealestate.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Boulevard Home, Wilkinson's House of Lighting, Coral Canyon Golf Course, and City of St. George Recreation.
Live here at Bruce Hurst Field. Got the NBA playoffs going down in Boston tonight. Knicks Celtics underway. It's in the second quarter. That's a tie game. Got the Leafs and the Panthers in the NHL underway after the first inning. It's a 1-0 Panthers lead. Florida Panthers up. in Toronto. We'll keep you posted. Updates, score updates brought to you by The Rink, skatetherink.com. Perfect for your kid's next birthday party. Get all the details on the website. Knicks were 4.5-point underdogs tonight without Jason Tatum. Of course, tore his Achilles. So that's bad news for the Celtics, the defending champs. And first pitch from Thompson, fouled straight back by Trayvon. Trayvon, big, strong hitter. He's had some good numbers this year. How good? I'll tell you. If you haven't been with us all week long, Trey hitting at a 348 clip, 2 home runs, 4 doubles, and a triple. Paulie, you want to guess the slugging percentage?
I'm going to say...
Or the OPS? What do you want to guess?
OPS. Yeah, we'll do OPS. I'm going to say...
Shot foul down the first baseline off the bat of Vaughn.
We'll go 780.
951.
Wow.
Pretty good number there.
Amazing.
Slugging percentage is 483. OBP 468. But most people care mostly about the average. How often is he getting a hit here? 348. That's right about the team average for Snow Canyon. Their team batting average coming into this game on a Wednesday in bracket play, 336 as a team. So they hit it. And Vaughn gets aboard.
Yeah, hit by pitch there. It was high and tight on him and just grazed him.
Need base runners here early on. You want to try to find a way to get on base. And now here is Diesel Lee.
All-name team.
I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
The all-name team.
Yeah,
you made that known on Monday.
I feel like every team has a candidate
They
at this
do.
point.
They've got a candidate. Almost every
We've
team
had
does.
8 teams,
Yeah.
so every team of the 8 gets a candidate, right?
If his name was Gasly, would he be on the all-names team? Or just
I think so. Unleaded. Yeah. High test. Yeah,
high octane Lee.
Yeah, I mean, we could start making, Power Stroke
Nitrous.
Diesel, the rev up the diesel.
Paulie, by the way, if he ever gets married, which he's not right now, he has no say in the kids' names. I can promise you that already.
That's right.
Well, maybe not. I don't know.
We heard you. I mean, I heard at a company party we were at, you didn't have much influence on many of the names.
That's the rumor. Don't believe everything you hear.
Well, I heard it from you, so.
I did try to.
Vivi, you said, was the one.
Vivian was
Yeah.
my idea. Yes, that's true. So I did have a little say in that. Reese, my youngest daughter, I was the one that suggested that, but of course I didn't have the final say. So you're not wrong.
Okay.
Boston was born the day the Red Sox broke the curse of the Bambino, and of course I'm good friends with Brandon Line, who's the pitching coach for Snow Canyon. I was following him. We were friends. We met at Dixie Junior College. We're both students here at the same time, and watched him go to Toronto and then Boston, and then obviously he got traded in the Kurt Schilling deal and didn't play for the Red Sox in 2004. He got traded there after the 2003 season. But yeah, Boston was born on October 28, 2004. And a swing and a miss, and Diesel Lee goes down. It's a Red Rock Real Estate strikeout for Thompson. To finish that story, though, Cliff Notes version, my grandmother is Mary Rose Ruth. She is a Ruth, so she is cousins to George Herman Ruth. I got none of the athletic Ruth family genes, though, because my grandmother was adopted into the Ruth family.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So that kind of wraps that story together a little bit.
Yeah.
But my wife liked the name anyway, and I had no say in it. Just so happened that it played out. I got the Boston Globe from the day my son was born, 20 and a half years ago. Curse is broken. Sox win the series. I still have that somewhere at the house. Boston's a pretty popular name, I feel like, the last 20 years in the state of Utah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a lot.
See, that's the
Hi, from
contrast
Thompson.
from moving from Virginia to Utah. In Virginia, you hear a lot of John, Paul, Sam, Pete.
The traditional
short names, yeah. Out here, a little different,
Trying to come with original
names.
The
yeah.
originality is
That's
very strong
right.
in Utah.
I don't think, back to Diesel, I don't think I can ever remember anybody named Diesel before.
Yeah.
Stokely, I don't think Stokely Tate, Desert Hills earlier today game, just got knocked out in that 10-inning game. If you just tuned in, they lost to Timpanogos in 10 innings. Stokely Tate, the center fielder.
I've heard
It's an
Diesel
original
before
name.
as a name.
Have
but
you?
I have not heard Stokely. That's a one of one, I think.
Okay.
That I've heard. I've heard Diesel as a name. Diesel, Gunner, Maverick. I've heard those names.
2-1 pitch here. Swing and a miss. And 2-2. The count now on Talon Hansen.
I would say for the longest time, I didn't know any other Cadence. I felt like my name was fairly unique.
Mm-hmm.
And now there's so many little kids named Caden. I'll go walking through the mall and I'll hear my name being called out, and there's some 6-year-old running around.
That's right.
I feel like Caden's kind of similar to Devin. You know, they're out there, but you can tell you bump into them. They're not as often as like you said, a John, a Paul, a Sam.
Yeah.
And a swing and a miss and a strikeout by Hansen. So Thompson, who pitched 14 innings in the 11 o'clock game as Ridgeline's win over Dixie, comes out and starts tonight's game, and he's been great so far.
Yeah.
Against this really good offensive hitting team that we told you.
2 strikeouts right now in this inning.
Yep. And a swing and a miss from Cale Johnson.
This is impressive what Ridgeline's been able to do thus far, posting a 0. I mean, this is one of the toughest lineups I've seen since covering high school baseball, 8-9 years ago. So just 1-9, just so tough.
Swing and an opposite field flared shot. Running over there, Kidman. He gets to it and tracks it down, and that's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, and 1 left on base, and it's still scoreless baseball as we move on here to the top of the 3rd. It's the Riverhawks and the Warriors locked in a defensive battle on the Fan Sports Network and KSL Sports.
Aloha, sports fans. It's Boo Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill.
Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kahlua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice.
Don't forget to try our original Kala 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
House of Jump is Southern Utah's only indoor trampoline park and your only place to jump, dunk, and dodge. Head on over to our house, the House of Jump.
At Intermountain Sports Performance, we've been training athletes for over 20 years, and we guarantee your athlete will improve speed, agility, explosive power, and reduce the risk of injury while working with the most qualified and experienced team in Southern Utah. Find us on Instagram at sportsperformance_IH to learn more.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Back here at Hearst, I stumped Paul and Caden, and I did 2-part trivia earlier on Bruce Hurst. How many teams did he play for in the big leagues?
Like I said, we need to flip this to me and Caden posing the questions to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Yeah, let's try it. Let me think of one. Give me about an inning here.
All right, I got one. How many feet is it to center field at Bruce Hurst Field?
380.
Man, you're good.
It's written on the outfield fence, which is helpful.
There you go.
Hey, I'm not a trivia buff. If I did sports trivia on Jeopardy, I could finish 3rd out of 3. Zach Beck out there ready to go. First pitch, a strike. That pitch gets past Cade Kelch, the backstop, and it's 1-1. Rink update for you NBA fans. If you're DVRing the game and you don't want the score, then turn your radio dial down for just a split second. Don't change the channel. But 57-57 between the Knicks and the Celtics right now, late second quarter, under 2 minutes to go in the quarter. So a tight one in the NBA tonight so far. Back 2-1 count. Or is it a 3? No, that's a called strike. He got that neighborhood. He was taking it. Looked like he was taking that shin guard off and then had to leave it put, didn't it?
Yeah. He was ready to go.
And a swing and a foul ball. 3-2 count. Now count rolls to full. Again, can't emphasize enough how great the temperatures are here in May in St. George. You know, we could see triple digits, but no, it's 73 right now. We're getting a nice, cool mid-May for you for baseball fans of high school 4A classification. 73. Breeze is just kind of settled in, 8, 9 mile an hour, little breeze, gentle breeze. Not affecting play like we saw earlier in the week today.
No, it's not affecting it as much. I mean, we've seen multiple home runs today. And we're not seeing it like we did last time on Monday, where it was just balls that were just getting stuck up in the air and they were dropping hard, and they were, the amount of fly balls that should have been caught that weren't on Monday was astronomical.
Yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but 6 total home runs today, and 5 were in the Timpanogos Desert Hills game. We had 1 in the Ridgeline Dixie game. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that does.
For sure,
I think
4. So. Was there 5? I remember 4.
Skeen,
Reed.
And then Sotelo
Grand Slam.
and Morgan, or not Morgan, they were back-to-back, so there's 4.
Yeah. Those were the ones that I remember.
The catcher.
Yep.
Hunter the catcher.
Hunter.
Yeah.
Yep.
5. And then, let's see, Carter Turley in the early game, did he go yard, or was that yesterday? He went yard.
There was one today.
Yeah, there was one.
I just think we had 0 day 1.
Yeah, there was nothing. Well, the wind was blowing in.
Yeah.
Now the wind is blowing out.
That's right. Getting some more carry on the ball.
And it's a 1-1 count. Zach back. Big, strong righty for the Warriors on the bump. Dueling it out with Ben Thompson. Both pitchers have looked really crisp to start this game off. Cooper Clark flares it into right field, but camping underneath it, and the out recorded by the Warriors. Good catch out there and right. Didn't have to go too far, and that was Talon Hansen with the put out. And here is Swan. Swan steps in. Swan had a big RBI hit earlier today, and that went over Dixie. The 2 Region 9, we started the day with 6 teams left. 2 have been knocked out, and they're both Region 9 teams. But 4 of the 6 to start the day were Region 9 teams. But Dixie lost to Ridgeline, and Desert Hills loses an extra innings to Timpanogos. So they're out of the tournament. So the game we got coming up tonight will be Crimson and Timpanogos. I'm sure Coach Kim Nelson wants his guys to get off his feet a little bit after that 10-inning game and get some rest. You can't go – I guess you could try to go take a nap, but –
I mean, I'm
not
sure,
much time.
Right? It's more, let's just go get some fuel, right? Go get dinner as early as you can.
Yeah.
Let it sit and process so you're not sitting there with heavy stomachs. But you got to get something in you. You got to get fueled up for the next game. So I'm sure they went and had a good team dinner.
Beck working on Swan here. It's a 1-1 count. And a snap throw over first. Let's get back to the Intermountain Sports Performance Speed gun here and check some numbers on Beck. We'll see where that fastball's sitting here in the 3rd inning. Top of the 3rd. Swan, his second at-bat of the game. He's 0 for 1. Scoreless game. 1 on, 1 out. Here is the pitch, and that's the slider, I believe, or a curve that really broke hard, and it's at 66 miles an hour. And he's swinging a miss, strike 2.
Took some off of that, whatever it was. I thought maybe even the way it broke, almost like a changeup too, but it either dropped or slowed down. Either way, got him stretching out for something that wasn't there.
I'm not talking about Friday. I'm talking about tomorrow.
1-2 pitch coming from Zach Beck. Another bender, and nice block by Cade Kelch. 66 miles an hour on that off-speed pitch.
And Sam Swan's second on the Riverhawks with 30 RBIs on the season. Pretty sure Swan is a flightless bird, but he'd love to take flight here for the Riverhawks.
And it does, but flying high, but not deep, and calling it off is Hansen, and Talon Hansen comes in and makes out number 2 on the run from right field. It's a fly out to right, shallow right field. So Beck, he's had a base runner get aboard in every game, guys, but he's been able to stay calm and not have any issues at all.
Yeah, he's worked through it. I said it last inning, there's nothing wrong with having traffic on the base paths if you just focus on who's at the plate. And he has thrown over a few times, but no errant throws that have led to a runner advancing. So Beck's done a great job just focusing on the batter.
This is the left fielder, Kidman. Kidman has been really good in left field this whole tournament, guys. I don't think I can remember anything that gave him much trouble. He glides around out there. He's got some balls down the line. He's pretty tall, slender, and it hits it north of 300. And a breaking ball, he stays back on it, flares it in the right. This could be trouble, and it's going to drop. That's the first hit of the game, guys. A little flare to right field, a dirty bomb for Kidman.
Well, hey, you know, whatever it takes to get on base and to put runners in scoring position, and that's exactly what he did. The dirty bomb works.
2-out rally going on here for the Riverhawks as Easton Hammond coming up to the plate, and it's just so striking every time he steps in just how big this fella is. I mean, he's well built. Looks like he could drive a ball 500 if he wanted to.
And for those of our new viewers or listeners that have never heard a baseball game, is there's a chopper that's going to stay foul down the first base line. Fabulous Freddy's foul ball. A dirty bomb is a good term in baseball. That means you found some green grass and you dropped it in, also known as a Texas leaguer. I think I got that term playing City League softball back in the day, and I'm like, I'm going to hit a dirty bomb on him right now. And so it's a good, endearing term. When you drop a dirty bomb on the defense, it means you hit it where they can't get to it. And now you got a runner into scoring position out there at second. That's Jensen. Kidman's at first. And Easton Hammond, big Easton Hammond, the lineman, it's a junior, anchors that Ridgeline offensive line. He's also a heck of a pitcher. We saw him empty the tank in the early game against Dixie where he threw every pitch he possibly could. He threw 112 pitches before exiting, and they end up going on to win that game over the Flyers by 2 runs today. What was the final on that one? 7-5? And then it's a one-hopper blocked by Kelch. He'll get it up and throw it down, and he's safe at third. Closer than I thought it was going to be after it got away from Kelch, though.
And this is the most stress that's been put on Beck here. 2 runners, scoring position here, second and third. Opportunity to grab 2 runs if this ball is struck the right way by Easton Hammond.
Hammond, 279 hitter, does have 1 home run, 1 triple, and 2 doubles. Shot to third, the throw all the way across the diamond, and a good dig over there by Trayvon for out number 3 to save a run.
Impressive defensive play over there. Nice whip. Long throw, and on target, and on time.
No runs on 1 hit, no errors. They do leave 1 out there, 2 out there on base. So they strand 2. But no score. Scoreless going to the bottom of the third between the Warriors and the Riverhawks here on the Fan and KSL. Be right back.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Hi, I'm Jermaine O'Jegman from The Rink, and I'm inviting you to come out and skate The Rink. The Rink is the hot spot in town for big group events and kid birthday parties. We now have a karaoke room and retro skate night every Friday night. Visit skatetherink.com to learn more and let the good times roll at The Rink.
Welcome to the Back Nine. We bring the world's best courses to you. Elevate your game at any time with 24/7 access to top-tier golf technology and expert PGA instructors available. Back Nine Golf is a place to improve your swing for all ages. Join us today.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Dewey Gibbs set to lead things off here in the third, bottom half. And we are back inside the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth. Building with integrity is their competitive edge. Warriors and Riverhawks locked in a defensive battle. We've seen some shootouts, guys, including the two games earlier today, but this one is a low-scoring pitchers duel between Thompson, who's back out there. The righty delivers the first pitch to Dewey Gibb, and he misses for ball one. 75 miles an hour on that last pitch.
Give credit where credit is due, and that's really this Ridgeline lineup. They've been able to get on base. Only one hit, yes, but they've been really good in the batter's box. Good eye, a couple of hit by pitches, sure, but this has been a really good game for Ridgeline to just get on base. They just have yet to capitalize on it.
There's a big hit into center field, but the center fielder's got a beat on it, and that's Cooper Clark, and he reels it in for out number one. So Snoqualmie's still looking for their first dealer collision big hit of the game. Dealer collision, from minor collisions to major accidents. Dealer collision will repair your vehicle right. Choose dealer collision if you've been in an accident. Here's the center fielder, Braden Mogavero.
And I think it's a low-scoring pitcher's duel, like you just said, Devin, but it's amazing what's happened with the way, as we see another pop up there, and it's going to hang up long enough.
And Cook from second base is going to go out and get it, and that's quickly out number two. So Thompson, who threw 14 pitches this morning in that first game against Dixie, has thrown 22 here, actually 23 now. So only 37 pitches on the day, because you got to keep track of that stuff for the pitch count rule.
That's right. And I think what's being done by Thompson and this Ridgeline defense is amazing, because the batting average as a team for the Warriors, 336. National average, just to put it in perspective, is 275. So
that's the high school average, 275?
National average for high school is 275.
According to Max Preps?
According to Max Preps, yeah.
Look at you digging for stats. I like that. Good stat there, Paulie. Stat of the day, stat of the day.
So they're up 66 points, if I'm doing the math right there, right?
Math of the day, too. There
yeah.
you go.
66 average points up from the national average, so.
I'm not adding that up.
Yeah.
I'll go with what you said.
That's right.
We'll just believe you now.
Believe me blindly.
Yep.
2-1 the count here on Ledger's ship. Back to the top of the order here. Second time through for SC. See if that helps now that they've seen Ben Thompson once. He's been great. Already 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. No score. Thompson, the righty, delivers, and a shot into center again. And this one hanging up and should be playable. Racing back towards the track and grabbing it is the center fielder, Clark. And that'll do it. Quick again. Put him up and put him down. 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. Scoreless baseball. Let's go to the fourth when we come back to Bruce Hurst Field.
Riverton Chevy is more than just a dealership. For over 103 years, our family has proudly served this community because Utah is our home. Through our Everyday Champions program, we celebrate those who make our community stronger. Military, teachers, and first responders, our local champions never pay for oil changes with the purchase of a new vehicle. Thank you for making Riverton Chevy your dealership for over a century. Visit us today in South Jordan or online at rivertonchevy.com. Still the Chevyweight champion.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs. Just complete an application on your phone or computer or stop by any branch.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Welcome back. Baseball 4A state tournament presented by the Boulevard, making your house more like home for over 50 years, and County by Smart by at the Boulevard. And our live stream presented by UCCU Credit Union. Love where you bank. Devin Dixon, Paul Ratliff, Caden Formaster. Got Boss on the camera. We got Nate back in the Finley studios. And that first pitch from Beck inside, ball one. The ball strike ratio for Beck, he does pitch around guys a little bit, but he's very comfortable with guys on base so far tonight. Obviously, he's got a one-hit shutout working here. But on the flip side, and no hits for the Warriors offense yet on Thompson. So we're locked in and going Beck. 60 pitches, 31 for strikes so far. And the pitch, breaking ball, trying to get it back on the outside part of the plate. Cannot. Ball 2. So 2-1 the count here. And this is Ripken Jensen. Swing, and that one's fought off out of play. Fabulous Freddy's foul ball.
2-2 count here. Lots of work still left to do for Snow Canyon. I feel like they've just been stuck in a rut both at the plate, and they've allowed a little bit to come through, but again, only 1 hit, so that's not too bad. It just feels like this has been an absolute pitcher's duel.
Pitch, and that one 68, so that off-speed pitch, and Jensen out in front of it, couldn't hang back, and he pulled it foul down the first base line. Another good crowd here at Hearst. Not as much as we've seen when we've had these crosstown rivalry games like we had Monday and Tuesday. At Snow Canyon and Dixie and Crimson and Desert Hills on Monday. Those were big crowds, but still at least 1,000+ people here watching this 7-inning baseball game to see if Snow Canyon can punch their ticket to the state championship best-of-3 series. With the win, they would do so. If Ridgeline can win this game, we will have the same matchup tomorrow at 4:30. And a strikeout there, hanging on the board. K is brought to you by Red Rock Real Estate. From land to luxury homes, ready to move in. Check out all the inventory at redrockrealestate.com.
This is a good strikeout. I think that's probably a really good confidence boost here for Zach Beck. Now, he is sitting here in the 3rd inning, above 60 pitches. He's still trying to just settle in and continue to throw strikes as he does right there.
What was that, a second strikeout of the game, if I'm not mistaken? Strikeout number 2 back moments ago.
Correct.
Maddox Jensen, righty on righty. The 1-0 pitch in for strike 1. Or, excuse me, strike 2. It's an 0-2 count. So here comes the 0-2 pitch from Beck. Instead, he will step off as Ripken Jensen drops that left foot out of the batter's box and calls for time. Now he's back in. Beck is ready. The windup and the pitch. Breaking ball stays outside. Ball 1. Good pitch there to try to get him to chase, but he does not. Good eye by Jensen to lay off. That was certainly outside. And one that's hard to get a bat on that ball, as much rake as Beck puts on it. Bender over the plate, popped up, going out, Lyon, and making a basket catch over the shoulder is Rue.
Tough play to make, but Rue gets out there and makes it. Anytime the infield has to go out onto the grass to make a play, it can be dicey. It's much easier to run in on a ball than it is to run back on one. But Rue gets there. He chases it down for out number 2.
So 2 away here in the top of the 4th inning. And Cook, the second baseman, steps in.
Walked his last at bat.
Breaking ball for strike 1.
One of the better pitches I've seen from Beck today right there. That was a fantastic breaking ball back over the plate for strike 1.
Zach Beck. Another hook. Ooh, just didn't get quite back over the plate. Beck working quickly with nobody on base. Already 2 down, top of the 4th inning. Fastball 83, and then he locates that one for strike 2. 1-2 count. No score on our Wilkinson scoreboard. Warriors playing the Riverhawks. Ridgeline swinging a miss, and there's another K. 3rd Red Rock Real Estate strikeout for Mr. Zach Beck, the junior, who gets a nice hard high 5, or low 5 rather, from Cade Kelch, and now they'll go to the dugout, and the Warriors will try to rattle the bats when we come back. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base, and no score on the Wilkinson scoreboard between Ridgeline and Snow Canyon on the Fan in KSL.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
At UCCU will provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs. Just complete an application on your phone or computer, or stop by any branch.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Back on the Fan Sports Network. Again, it's just a lovely day to play some baseball. Game 3 for us here. One more still to come later tonight. That's Crimson and Timpanogos. Crimson has not played today. They're 2-0 in bracket play. But Timpanogos did in a marathon 10-inning game. They walk it off and knock the number 1 seed Desert Hills out. Heartbreaking loss for the Thunder. Thompson missing on pitch 1. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. And nibbling on the corner, called strike to Andrew Lyon. Seen Rue make some nice plays defensively. And the pitch from Thompson, and he got him.
Wow.
Hit him in the batter's helmet, I think, guys.
Yeah, he did.
And so Andrew Lyon is aboard, hit by the pitch, and he'll stroll down to first base.
On the replay, I might have just got him on the shoulder. It's hard to tell from our angle here. But either way, definitely got him good. We move on to Cade Kelch.
Kelch has been great all year. Great battery for this Snow Canyon team. And hitting it north of 300 all year long. And here comes the first pitch to Kelch. And it looked like he was ready to swing. He does. It's grounded to first. Touch the bag. Throw to second. Trying to get the double play. Cannot, as the ball squirts free and Lyon is safe. But Cade Kelch is out at first. So Kelch does move the runner.
Yeah. A little bit of a elongated way to get a sacrifice there.
Kelch, 349 hitter, will head back to the dugout. Kind of works like a sacrifice, though. You've got a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, that's right. If you're a Ridgeline fan, you just got to be thrilled. I'm still just shocked that it's zeros on the board for both teams this late into the game as we see a nice...
Coming in, Kidman, and he can't see it in the sun! And the Warriors will score as Lyon comes around and touches home plate, and the Warriors have a 1-0 lead. And that is an unfortunate sun-aided hit. You have to score to hit. Take another look. Watch the end of this, guys.
He just totally loses it. Yeah, I mean, in the master class of pitching that this game has been by both teams, it was going to take something like that to score the first run of the game. An error out there in the field, and now we got the Warriors up on the scoreboard 1-0.
So Diesel Lee will step in, and finally, the first hit of the game scores the first run of the game off of Thompson, and it really probably should have been a routine flyout, but he lost it in the sun. Popped up to second. Cook calling for it, comes over and squeezes it. 2 away.
See, I was about to say we should rev up the power stroke Diesel, but would have been a jinx if I would have said it, but he just popped it up kind of harmlessly there.
Diesel engines in the winter, you have to plug in, keep them warm overnight.
Yeah.
Diesel's just warming up.
He's just warming up. That's right.
I don't know. I'm just trying to roll with what you were saying. 2 outs now here in the inning. We're in the bottom of the 4th. 1-0 Warriors. And it called strike one.
Couple updates on the rink score updates here on the NHL and NBA games. Got the Panthers now up 3-0 on the Toronto Maple Leafs about midway through the second period. And then in that NBA game, we're treated to a real good one. Celtics leading 69-67 with 9:42 in the third.
So second half is underway in Beantown. And that hit by pitch ended up after Trayvon gets an RBI hit after Lyon got hit. Got down to second on a fielder's choice. And now Talon Hansen strikes out to end the inning. So Thompson gives up a hit and a run, but the Sun aided him. And now all of a sudden, now Snow Canyon has the 1-0 lead. We'll take the timeout on the Wilkinson scoreboard. Warriors 1, Riverhawks 0 on the Fan Sports Network.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
Hi, I'm Jermaine Jagger from The Rink, and I'm inviting you to come out and skate the rink. The rink is the hot spot in town for big group events and kid birthday parties. We now have a karaoke room and retro skate night every Friday night. Visit skatetherink.com to learn more and let the good times roll at the rink.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Nate Dolly set to lead things off for Ridgeline, trailing now 1-0. Trayvon actually gets an RBI double.
Yeah.
And the Warriors are on the board. They'll take it. Hot shot to second. Ship on a hop. Grabs it in the glove. Throw to first in time. One away.
There's been so many one-pitch, two-pitch at-bats in this game for both teams. These pitchers just really putting stuff in the zone that looks like it's good to hit and not getting full barrel on it for these batters and just rolling over.
Well, and Beck's pitch count was high through the first 2 innings, and now he's kind of sped things up. You look down now, and he's into the what, we're top of 5, and he's at 75 pitches. So that's more like it, but it was a slow start. He had a lot of work to do to try to get guys out, had to deal with some base runners along the way.
Yeah, but he worked out of all those jams, so, and probably got stronger throughout the game because of that, the jams.
Beck and Dewey Gibb were the starters in the Super Regional against Uinta, if I'm not mistaken. I know Beck started a game. They didn't throw Andrew Lyon last weekend. Andrew Lyon won't be back available until Friday, if the Warriors can get to Friday. And all they got to do is win this game, and they are into the best-of-3 state championship series. Starts Friday night, 7 o'clock. And we'll see what happens. If Crimson and Snow Canyon both win tonight, no games tomorrow, and we go right to the championship series. If Ridgeline or Timpanogos, either team win or both teams win, we could have 1 or 2 games tomorrow for you, which will be right here on the Fan and on KSLSports.com. If there's a game at Brewster's Field, we're doing it. Back to 2 count now. Working against Smith. Smith, a great catcher, great hitter, but he can't find that one. And that's a strikeout. Red Rock Real strikeout number 4 on the K counter, the K meter for Zach Beck.
Beckman, like you said, earlier on, had a lot of traffic on the base pass, some jams he had to work out of, but the composure and just the DNA of this guy, there's a ton of grit in the DNA because he's just battled throughout this start, and he's given them a quality start today.
And there's a shot into center field. Magavero's going to pull up, and it'll be a sharply hit single. And Ridgeline wants a little 2-out rally here. Cooper Clark Good barrel on that ball. The pitcher comparison right now, for those of you maybe just tuning in, Beck, 4 2/3, giving up 2 hits after that last one. He's struck out 4 and he's walked 4. Thompson, 4 innings of work, giving up 1 hit, 1 run, and he struck out 3. Been good pitched game so far. A well-pitched game so far. Now Beck taking a long look in at the signs here. Snap throw over to first. This is Swan at the plate. Beck puts that ball behind the back in his right hand. First pitch coming here to Swan. But first, another throw over to first to check the runner. Back in time was Clark.
I've seen a few of those picks over to first be successful in this tournament. Just a couple. Not a ton, but a few. A lot of times we've seen them get guys in a rundown because of it.
And a throw down to second as he's going to try to steal second, and Clark swipes a bag. It's a stolen base. Brought to you by the City of St. George Recreation Department. Get out and play. Summer sports and activities. Sign your kids up. sgcityrec.org.
Yeah, get out and play. I know that guy.
That ad, I get more comments on that radio ad that I did probably 12 years ago. We kept that same donut forever.
It's a great ad.
0-2 the count here. And a runner into scoring position again for the Riverhawks, trying to tie this game up. All this coming with 2 outs. But Beck has been good in this situation all game long so far. Got the shutout on the scoreboard. Can he keep it? Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swan, slight wiggle of the bat. And breaking ball. He stays behind it, pops it up into left field, going back over there on the track, and catch is made. And that'll do it for the inning as Cale Johnson tracks it down. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on base, no errors, and a 1-0 lead for the Warriors on the Wilkinson scoreboard here at Bruce Hurst Field when we come back.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in Southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Here at the yard, playing a little ball and stick. Ridgeline, the 3 seed. Warriors, the 2 seed. Battling it out here on a Wednesday night. Both these teams still have aspirations of a state championship. Snow Canyon leading 1-0. First pitch swinging, Cale Johnson, and on his horse going back, Clark's going to track it down. Looks like he has a beat on it on the track, and he makes a long out, number 1.
Long out indeed. I mean, that kept going back onto the warning track. He, honestly, if he would have pulled that thing, he could have got it high off of a wall or maybe over it, but instead he put it right at the 380 mark.
And Thompson, win or lose for the Riverhawks, this is one of the best performances from an unheralded guy not the ace of the staff or frontline starter, but just a guy that's a depth pitcher pitching a great game.
Well, it's not like Thompson didn't log innings.
No, I'm not saying he's no experience, but definitely not one of the guys they threw out in the first couple games.
1.06 ERA, 5-0 record, 8 appearances this year. So he's been a part of the rotation.
Yeah.
But he's pitching a good game here today.
Yeah, he is.
Really good game. Only one hit for Snow Canyon, and they are the team to come around and score, so they've lucked out in that aspect. But it has been a really good game pitched.
Well, and you mentioned 336, the team batting average for Snow Canyon earlier.
Yeah.
Ridgeline comes in 337.
Mm.
So both these teams can swing it, and so the point there is, how about the job Beck's done too? I mean,
yeah, no, it's been both sides.
Beck's not the number 1. He's not the number 2. He's probably the number 3 guy on this Snow Canyon staff as far as starter and pitchers is concerned.
Yeah, that's right.
Dewey Gibb working at the 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Nobody on base. 1 out. Bottom of the 5th inning. This game moving right along, which is pale in comparison to the marathon game we had between Desert Hills and Timpanogos earlier today that went 10 innings before Timpanogos walked it off and won it. Of course, probably seems like a long day for Ridgeline fans, but they're hoping for another comeback like they had against the Dixie Flyers. What was it? Was it 4-1 or 5-1? They come back and win that game.
I think the margin got to 5-1.
I think you're right.
Another one sent out of play, foul ball. Fabulous Freddy's foul ball.
Fresh baseball. How many baseballs do you think, that's a question for Jeff, how many baseballs they purchased for the 4A state tournament?
Well, I have somewhat of an answer. Not about purchase, but I do know from the first day on average.
Swinging a shot past third, and that's a Dewey Gibb 1 out single as he's going to put the brakes on as he rounds first base into left field. That was hit well.
That was hit well. To answer your question, though, on average, they went through 12 baseballs in a game.
Mm. Are they getting that one back from Hagen Reed? And probably not, right? That'll go against the 12.
That'll go against the 12.
Yeah.
That's one of those, some of these
a souvenir, right?
Some of these foul balls, people start pocketing them. You never know where they're going to go,
That's right? Baseball is not cheap either.
Dewey Gibb, a little acknowledgement to the fans as he's going to high-five guys in the dugout as he gets a courtesy runner.
Think about a few dollars for every single baseball, right?
Yeah. I know the MLB ones, when I used to buy them to try and get players to sign them.
Yeah.
Those were like $39.99 for one of those officially licensed MLB balls.
So last time I went to an Aviators game, I was talking with their play-by-play announcer, who I'm buddies with, and we were talking before the game started, and we had a foul ball come our way. We were in before the gates opened to the public, and he's just like, pocket it, no one cares. And I was like, it's mine then, sweet. So I took one of those away with me.
There you go. Official Aviators game ball.
Little Aviators game ball. Well, practice ball.
Practice,
but, still, it's an official ball.
Thompson now after the hit by Gibb and the pinch runner. Going to work here on the center fielder for the Warriors, Braden. First pitch swinging, Mugavero. And he rips it foul down the third base line, but a couple feet foul.
Gotta wait for Gibb to trot back on over. Or speed up runner for Gibb. I don't know if that is Gibb out there.
No, it's
looks like a speed up runner to me. I don't think that's Gibb's frame.
Broadhead that came into run, so Broadhead is at first.
Foul.
And another foul ball. Thanks to Intermountain Sports Performance, their summer training ready to rev it up here with the kids getting out of school next week. All the graduations are next week.
Yeah, it's a big week.
But if you got underclassmen, make sure they're getting their summer training in with Intermountain Sports Performance between all the team camps and practice. Get faster, increase your vertical leap with our friends at Intermountain Sports Performance.
What a way to cap off your senior season with a baseball state championship, huh? For whichever team ends up walking away victorious at the end of it all, between the 4 teams that are left. Great for those seniors to throw a state championship in their back pocket as they head off to bigger, better things.
Popped him up. This one going to be down the line behind first base, and Cook comes over from second and makes the out. So 2 away for the Warriors here in the bottom of the 5th. And Broadhead, the pinch runner, has to stay put there at first.
What is Thompson? You've got the Intermountain Sports Performance radar gun on him. What's he been registering here the last couple innings? Because fatigue.
It's not gas. I mean,
Yeah.
the fastball's sitting there 79, 80, 81.
Yeah.
I think the highest I've
crafty.
seen him is 82 in this game.
Crafty and creative
Yes.
with his pitches,
And that's been kind of where he's sitting on the fastball. That one's 75.
Yeah. Okay, so definitely not a flamethrower, but hitting all his spots.
Thompson sitting at, 49 pitches now.
Wow.
Plus the 14 he threw earlier today. And that one flared into left. Kidman going back a couple steps, turns, back pedals, and makes the catch, and that'll do it for the 5th. So 1 hit, but the Warriors can't do anything with it, but they still are clinging to a 1-0 lead on the Wilkinson scoreboard here inside the 4A State Baseball Playoffs. Message from our great local partners, and then we're back to the Bruce Hurst Field.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Hey St. George, this is Brian. I'm the new owner of your local Everbowl. Looking for a delicious, nutritious meal? Come to Everbowl. Our acai bowls are packed with superfoods to fuel your day. And it's where Region 9 sports fans fuel up.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Aloha, sports fans. It's Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill. Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kahlua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice. Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
Today's game is brought to you by Boulevard Hall, Wilkinson's House of Lighting, Coral Canyon Golf Course, and City of St. George Recreation.
Back here, high school baseball presented by the Boulevard on the Fan Sports Network. Welcome you in. If you're listening on the radio, if you're watching on KSL Sports, presented by UCCU Credit Union, Devin, Caden, Paul. Team bringing you the simulcast all week long. And a big cut there on an 0-1 pitch, and it's 0-2 as Kidman looked like he wanted to go yard and try to tie this game up with one swing of the bat.
He did single his last at bat, one of the few hits we've seen in this game, so he knows that he's hitting.
Outside on the bender, good block by Kelch. No runs on 2 hits for Ridgeline, 1 run on 2 hits for the Warriors. No errors committed in this game. It is truly a pitcher's duel so far as we're into the top of the 6th inning. Beck sitting at 87 pitches, and that's a chopper to third. Diesel Lee guns it across the diamond for a 5-3 ground out.
Beck, talking up Thompson quite a bit last inning, and now Beck on the mound. Time to give him his shine. I mean, he's worked out of jams. He's kept the ball in the air for easier outs right at his outfielders and infielders. I mean, weak contact rolling over. He's got outs of all varieties. Just not a ton of Ks, but again, more of a crafty, creative pitcher.
Great pitch right there as he bent it right over the front of the plate.
And it's 0-1 to Easton Hammond.
I think you're right. Everyone loves the Nolan Ryans and Max Scherzers and, guys that just go after you with 1 or 2 pitches, mostly fastballs. But the crafty, creative guys have their way of finding long careers in the MLB and
Pitch, and it's a chopper on the ground over to Ledger. Ship at second. The throw across to first is in time, so Hammond grounds out. So 2 ground outs. And, Beck, I didn't think he was going to be able to go the distance. You look down, and he's still not even to 90 pitches after that one. He's at 90 on the
90
button.
on it.
He's exactly 90 after that ground out.
And he
still don't know if he can get 4 more outs, but he's got 20 pitches to try to do it.
He may not go the distance, but he might take it close.
There's a strike right out of the gate to Ripken Jensen, who steps in from the left side.
Oh, wow. Ripken Jensen, I just noticed. He's got the, looks like from up here, the Kobe Grinch cleats. Very rare, hard to come by. Good for him.
You a little jealous there, buddy?
I am, yeah.
All right. Not that you'd need cleats for much of anything anyway,
I've been
right?
out of the athletic endeavors for a while now,
but just to have some for your shelf.
Maybe my shelf or my weekend warrior days that are going to kick off here soon.
I like that.
When I
too.
lose another 50
Maybe
pounds.
when we get our office softball league together.
Yeah.
Ooh, threw behind him.
Office softball league. That sounds intriguing.
Yeah, there you go.
When you're talking about fastball pitchers, I can't believe you said Scherzer and other guys. How do you not say Aroldis Chapman?
Yeah, he's a closer. I was looking more starters.
Well, but he's got the 3 fastest all-time recorded pitches in the MLB.
That's right.
105.8, 105.1, and 104.8.
One of the main reasons the Cubs were able to break the curse.
Yeah, they brought him in as a closer for a little bit.
He's a mercenary like he's been a lot of his career, but he helped the Cubs.
Most of that was back in his prime between, 2010 and 2017,
Probably for the Reds, yeah.
Yeah.
And lost him. So a walk, Ripken Jensen will represent the tying run down at first base with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning.
Brings up Maddox Jensen.
Ridgeline, you go back to that very first and second innings when they had runners at second and then at third, and you're kind of looking back on, man, if they could have just capitalized, those would be big now. But Beck has gotten better and better as he's went on, and they're probably thinking, how can we be patient at the plate and get to the bullpen here?
Yeah.
Beck has been that brilliant.
He's been tough to hit.
Pitch number 97 there for Beck, and he misses high, ball 1. 1-0 count.
97. If he can get a quick out here, we're talking about the running the full race.
Maddox Jensen, the batter here. Breaking ball, and it doesn't quite stay over the K zone. Ball 2.
And it dropped a little too much there. Went real low.
SkateTheRink.com, St. George's only roller skating rink. Perfect for your kid's next birthday party. How about Celtics pulling away right now? They lead by 14. Late third quarter, about 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in the third. So it's not even to the fourth quarter yet. But they've led by 14, I think, in every game in this series, and they've lost a bunch of games. So that doesn't mean anything. But they are at home tonight trying to stave off elimination against the Knicks.
Late strike call.
Oh, is it a strike call? I didn't see the signal. So
it took him a little while to dish out the point, but
so 2-1 the count.
Very late call.
So 2-1 on the Nets on fire pitch count. Beck pitching his 100th pitch right here, and it's a strike 2. How about Zach Beck, the junior righty for the Warriors? Two pitch coming. Warriors lead 1-0. Only 4 total hits in this game, and there's a hit by a pitch. There hasn't been a lot of hits. We've seen as many hit by pitch guys as we have hits in this game, I think. I think that's the 3rd or 4th guy that's taken a... I know Lyon got hit. I know Did Vaughn get hit? I think it's 2-2. I think we've got the same amount of hit by pitches as we do hits in the game.
Not hit by pitch, probably going to derail the complete game.
Yeah, Tyson Smith got hit by pitch.
It's close. It's close. And here comes Coach Sechrist, and this might be it.
I think it is.
And that's going to do it for Zach Beck. What a great performance. He has given his team a chance to win this game. He'll leave. He goes 5 2/3. He's got a 2-hit shutout going. And the Warriors will go to the bullpen. We'll talk about it when we come back after a message from our local sponsors.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Aloha, sports fans. It's Boo Nick from Honolulu Grill. Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kahlua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice. Don't forget to try our original Kala 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
House of Jump is Southern Utah's only indoor trampoline park and your only place to jump, dunk, and dodge. Head on over to our house, the House of Jump.
At Intermountain Sports Performance, we've been training athletes for over 20 years, and we guarantee your athlete will improve speed, agility, explosive power, and reduce the risk of injury while working with the most qualified and experienced team in Southern Utah. Find us on Instagram at sportsperformance_IH to learn more.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Hello? Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
So P.J. Hancock in to pitch for Coach Reed Sechrist, the longest tenured coach in St. George. Well, I shouldn't say St. George, but he is longer tenured than Coach Fatenauer, who took over from Mike Littlewood. But Coach Sechrist has been at Snow Canyon since 2004, 21 years. 5 state championships. And he's going to P.J. Hancock. And we've seen Hancock, and he's been good this year. And breaking ball, freezing Clark, and it breaks right over the plate for a called strike one at 68 miles per hour.
You always know a breaking ball is really good when you get the batter to turn his shoulder to it.
Earned run average 3.15 for PJ. And that one just outside. Ball 1-1 the count. He's made 7 appearances this year. Doesn't have a win or a loss. PJ, 13 1/3 of work. 7 Ks, 6 walks. Opponent's hitting just 245 off of him. He's a righty. And Hancock is a junior. Outside ball 2. 2-1 the count now. Cook, the second baseman, and then you're back to the, let's see, where are we at here? Yeah, Cook towards the bottom of the lineup here. I was checking to see who's on deck, and there's nobody on the on-deck circle. Here's Hancock with the 2-1 down low, 3-1. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. We're in the 6th. Snow Canyon leading 1-0. If Snow Canyon can win this game, they are straight to a best-of-3 state championship series, and they will play again Friday night against either Timpanogos or Crimson Cliffs. Fastball on the corner, strike 2. So PJ needed a strike there, and he pumps it in.
Yeah, he got it good. That was a really good location on that, just outside corner. Full count, 2 on, 2 outs.
Hancock staring in. And here is the pitch. Runners will go on the pitch, and he got him. Caught looking, strike 3. So PJ Hancock comes in and gets a massive Red Rock Real Estate strikeout. We're going to the bottom of the 6th inning. Warriors leading 1-0. They'll look for some insurance runs, and they are now 3 defensive outs away from a spot in the state title bout. First timeout here on the Fan Sports Network, and we're back to Bruce Hurst Field on KSL. And, of course, you're home for the 4A State Baseball Championships all the way through Saturday. Don't touch that dial.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Hey, it's Sheldon Demke. Check out the latest episode of What's on the Menu, a behind-the-scenes tour of local restaurants. We'll see some of their favorite dishes and get an inside look on how these dishes are prepared. Check out this week's episode at stgeorgenews.com and click the shows on the menu tab.
Own property and want to rent it? Then you need the right team with 13 years of local experience. Aim to maximize your rental income and find quality tenants while keeping turnover low to increase your revenue and truly maintain your property. Learn more at redrockpropertymanagement.com.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. As always, the last year we've been looking for our Jimmy John's highlight of the week. Local youth sports, high school, even college, doesn't matter. If you got the cameras rolling, we want to help it go viral, and we want you to submit your videos to us at thefansportsnetwork.com. If we choose your video as a highlight of the week, you get a $100 gift card to Jimmy John's Freaky Fast. If the team that makes the highlight gets voted by you, the fans, on the fan Instagram vote at the end of every month, they get subs for the whole squad. Last month, the month of April, Breckin Park had 2 walk-offs. That was voted by everybody as the Jimmy John's highlight of the month. And so back on Monday, Mustangs got a little Jimmy John's. Andrew Lyon set to lead things off, and he puts a good charge in it. He's hit the ball. He's seen it well, but it goes right to Kidman in left field for a long out, number 1.
I mean, that was about as routine of a fly ball as you could ask for, right? Just hit it right to him in left field.
And there's been a ton of those outs today for Thompson where his outfielders have had to move 2-3 steps left or right or back or forward. Not much. I mean, he's just been getting great directional outs just right to his outfielders.
Here's the number 3 batter in the lineup, the catcher, the battery, the backstop, Cade Kelch. And KK takes that one for a called strike 1 at the knees, maybe a little above the knees. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. It's still Thompson out there dealing. And that one just missing the K zone. For Thompson, remember, he threw 14 pitches this morning. He's now at 54 pitches this afternoon. So he's at 68 total on the day. So the pitch count is really low, which is, he's been incredible. And again, if you joined us late, the Trey Vaughn RBI, Thompson hit Andrew Lyon. And then they tried to get a double play, but Lyon was able to beat the throw down to second. And then Vaughn hit one, a pop up to left that Kidman lost in the sun. That's how the Warriors scored their run. And there's a hit, only the 3rd hit of the game. Cade Kelch rips it into right field. And it's a 1-out hit for the senior. Having a great state tournament.
Kind of feels like about time we see a hit. We haven't seen one in so long. We've had so many innings with strikeouts and groundouts, flies. I mean, everything but hits, so it's nice to see somebody get one down.
Well, it's testament to these two teams and the depth of their pitching staff that we've got a pitcher's duel on a Wednesday, especially Ridgeline, right? Because they've had to play a game already today. They beat Dixie and knocked the Flyers out.
Yeah, that's what I was meaning earlier. I mean, Thompson, not a front line guy, but he's pitched like a front line guy in every bit of it today.
Oh, 73 miles an hour, and Vaughn smokes it way foul. Probably had the distance to maybe clear the. It did stay on the short field over there, the softball practice field, adjacent Brewster's baseball field, but way foul.
I got it way too ahead of that one and just pulled at it.
Trayvon's got a lot of pop, though, a lot of power, and a chopper. They'll go to second. The relay, and it's a 5-4-3 double play, and the stage is set. Ridgeline knows what they have to do. No runs, one hit, nobody left on base. After the double play ball brought to you by Honolulu Grill. They're chasing 1 to tie, 2 to take the lead here when we come back, and we'll have it for you right here on the Fan Sports Network and KSL Sports.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Welcome to the Back Nine. We bring the world's best courses to you. Elevate your game at any time with 24/7 access to top-tier golf technology and expert PGA instructors available. Back Nine Golf is a place to improve your swing for all ages. Join us today.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
At Intermountain Sports Performance, we've been training athletes for over 20 years, and we guarantee your athlete will improve speed, agility, explosive power, and reduce the risk of injury while working with the most qualified and experienced team in Southern Utah. Find us on Instagram at sportsperformance_IH to learn more.
Today's game is brought to you by Boulevard Home, Intercap Lending, Red Rock Real Estate, and St. George News.
Snow Canyon 3 defensive outs away from a spot in the state championship best-of-3 series. They are the defending state champs. And it is still P.J. Hancock out there to pitch here in the top of the 7th. And Nate Dolly in top of the order coming up here. So the 1, 2, 3 hitters in the lineup. Today's game brought to you by the Back Nine Golf, where golf never sleeps. Upgrade your game on the top golf courses in the world with bays available 24/7. Nothing will boost your game like an hour or two at the Back Nine. And that pitch, ball 2 from Hancock outside. Back Nine over there close to Uinta Golf, that same plaza, but they got a new location across from the River Road Summit Athletic Club that's going to be opening really soon. Appreciate their partnership with us here on the Fan Sports Network.
Hancock struggling to find the zone right now. 3 straight, and all 3 go ball. So 3-0 count to the leadoff batter, Nate Dowling.
I'm not sure what Coach Sechrist is thinking behind Hancock if he gets in a little trouble, but definitely I'm sure he's got a plan. He's showing bunt, but whipping him back, just trying to maybe throw the timing off of Hancock, and he throws that strike right down the middle. P.J. Hancock now ready to go. 3-1 pitch. Outside lost him, so the tying run is aboard.
Yeah. Playing with a little fire here, only with a 1-run lead, but the Snow Canyon Warrior pitching been nails today. That's Beck mostly, but Hancock looked great getting that last out of last inning, but this is a different ball game here with 3 full outs to get and a very hungry Riverhawk team.
The interesting thing that I haven't had a chance to talk to Brandon this week, but Brandon Lyon, whose name is on the fence here, retired to the wall at, of course, the college that he pitched at before going to the big leagues for a 13-year career, is how much he's calling the pitches. In the past, he's always let the catchers call the games. I'm not sure the dynamic this season, but he's always said, hey, I want my catchers, they got to learn how to call a game, especially if they're going to go play at the next level. And I haven't – is Kelch wearing in the intercom system? I haven't noticed. And stepping out, now stepping back in is Smith, the catcher for the Riverhawks. Smith. Big at bat for him. And he's going to show bunt and bunt it, but it's foul. So the senior, 412, and you're asking him to sacrifice bunt in this situation.
Yeah, I normally wouldn't agree with somebody with that high of a batting average laying down the bunt, but in this scenario with no outs, runner on, getting him into scoring position, paramount here.
Justin Jensen, the manager of the Riverhawks, also the third base coach, flashed the signs, and now here we go. See if he leaves the bunt on. Third baseman, DeSolia, is coming way in, and he whips the bat back, but it's a called strike 2. Tough pitch with that much of the curveball to barrel it up. It was 68 miles an hour, guys.
That was just a great breaking ball, breaking back across the plate. Hancock's got a lot of good control here, too.
Fans on the edge of their seat. Tense moments. 1-0. Snow Canyon leading. Top of the 7th. They are 3 defensive outs away from a chance to defend their state championship. Runner will go, and it's a strikeout. They'll steal second base and 1 away, but the tying run is now out at second.
Double play ball also not in play with the 6-4-3 force. So the force at second,
69 mile an hour bender. And there's 1 away, and here is Clark, center fielder, with the duck on the pond.
And a base hit here ties this game up. So this is huge. Only 1 out away. Like you say, you take away the force.
He's going to try to steal third. The throw to third, and he's there. He's swiped another bag. So Justin Jensen putting the wheels in motion. And how about that by Nate Dolly, who stole a bunch of bases in his career, and he just stole second and then moments later stole third base. So back-to-back stolen bases brought to you by Honolulu Grill.
Yeah, Dolly showing that speed, the same speed. He runs down the sideline on the gridiron. He showed it there, getting out to third base.
And now 90 feet away is Dolly from tying this game. Still 1 out. Top 7. Warriors up by a run, 1-0.
The infield's in.
P.J. Hancock, the righty, and it's fouled straight back. And it's 0-2 now. Clark will have to shorten up and have to protect the plate a little bit.
Yeah, go into a little bit of a defensive stance.
Hancock takes a breath, looks in. Now he's ready. Here comes the righty delivery, and yep, had to fight that one off. Close enough. He had to swing, and he stays alive as he fouls it off. The sun, partly cloudy. The sun just kind of peeked back over the field, brightened things up a little bit. It's been a great day for baseball, weather-wise. And a shot, and it's going to get through. We're tied 1-1. Cooper Clark, RBI hit up the middle. And Ridgeline has tied this game with the infield playing in.
That's right. And now they've got a chance to win this game with a man on 1 out and starting to see Hancock a little bit.
Well, I got a chance to take the lead.
Take the lead.
Warriors the home team, but I get the drift. And Hancock now has got to refocus.
It brings in the double play now, the forced double play, but with how they're still in back, I would not be surprised to see Clark on the move.
Got a little secondary lead. He's going. And Kelcher's going to throw it down, and he's going to swipe second base. Another stolen base for the Riverhawks with the speed of the center fielder, Clark. The speed of Nate Dolly. And Coach Jensen is putting the wheels in motion, and he is calling it aggressively on the base paths.
Well, watch what Hancock's doing. If you see what he's doing out of the stretch, he has a very, very slow windup, even out of the stretch. And so it's giving the runner a lot of time to get a head start. He's not just launching it in there. He's very methodical with the way that he releases that ball. It's giving them a lot of time to get a jump start.
Here comes Brandon Lyon, the pitching coach for the Warriors. So Boo going to come talk things over, and we've got a timeout on the field, meeting on the mound. The whole infield is drawn in. And we'll see if this meeting is going to be pretty quick. Usually with Boo it is. He wants to get his point across, get out. He's former big leaguer that obviously played for some great managers. I could be remembering wrong, but I've asked Brandon, like, hey, tell me some stories about the bigs. And I remember probably Jimmy Leland's stories the most when he played in Detroit for Jimmy Leland. And the meeting is over. Instructions are spoken, and now we'll see what happens. One in, one still on, and one out in the top of the seventh in a tie 1-1 ball game. And here is Swan. Sam Swan at the plate. Hancock looking at that runner. Now he steps off the rubber. Swan will step out as well. Now Hancock appears ready. And he'll step off and chase Clark back to second. I'm sure some of the instructions are, hey, let's pay a little closer attention to the runner. There's still 3 bases on us on this inning.
Yeah, that's definitely got to be talked about.
And now the pitch for a called strike one. 1-1 the count on Swan.
Hancock's going to be a little more methodical in the time leading up to the windup, right? He's checking that runner a lot more than he did on the last 2, which led around to the score.
Hancock, head swiveling back and forth between home and second. Now he's going to pitch, breaking ball. Got it, strike 2. Beautiful pitch. 69 miles an hour on the curveball. And for the moment, not looking like Coach Jensen wants to try to steal third here. You've already tied the game.
I think you got to say better safe than sorry at this moment. If you get a base hit and you knock this guy in, fantastic. But don't force yourself into a situation where you're getting thrown out on the run over to third.
Still just 1 out, 1-1 game, top of the 7th. Swan at the plate. Clark is at second base, represents the go-ahead run. Here's the pitch.
Got him.
And he's going to say it didn't get him. Or he's going to say he didn't get out of the way. And he didn't make an attempt to move.
Second time we've seen this call today.
Let's take another look for our viewers on KSL. Does he make an attempt to get out of the way? He just kind of takes it.
He turned the leg on it. He ate it. I mean, he took it.
That's a judgment call by the home plate umpire, and his alone. And he said, stay here. So it will go down as a ball, right?
It will be a ball, yeah.
It can't be a strike, so it has to be a ball. And now they're going to see Coach Seacrest pop out of the dugout after Coach Jensen has spoke his piece. And now Coach Seacrest is having a word with our home plate umpire. You know, they trade turns. Each skipper fighting for their guys here. Now Coach Seacrest's meeting is over, and we're going to resume play. 2-2 count. Is it 2-2? Yeah, 2-2 count. Yep.
1 out. Runner on second.
Just double checking everything. Big moment here. Hancock, the Snow Canyon pitcher, ready. He'll throw No, we'll step off and fake a throw to second, and Clark's back in plenty of time. Ledger's kind of just hovering about, 10, 12 feet off the bag at second, so he can get there and cover. Hancock is yet to actually throw it to second. He's stepped off a couple times to just let Clark know he's paying attention. Now Hancock going to pitch it, and a swing and a miss, strike 3. That's a Red Rock Real Estate strikeout, and that's out number 2 here in the top of the 7th, tied 1-1.
That's a momentum changing out as the Riverhawks have kind of seized things. A man on second, a stolen base just prior to that, and now Hancock kind of slows things down, says, hey, wait up, guys. We've played an extra inning game almost if this inning goes final. Or no, Snow Canyon still have its chance at the bottom of the inning, but, man, it's just been a helter-skelter game.
And with 2 outs, breaking ball stays away. No matter what happens, you look ahead to the bottom of the 7th inning, and it'll be Trey Vaughn grounded into that double play. So it's Diesel Lee, Talon Hansen, and Cale Johnson due up in the inning.
Formidable trio.
First things first. Can Ridgeline take the lead here with a 2-out hit? And they swing and they drive it into left field. And it gets past Cale Johnson, who lost it in the sun. And Ridgeline's got a 2-1 lead on an RBI hit that scores the run. How about that? The Sun got Ridgeline earlier. It looked like the Sun got Cale Johnson there, guys.
It did, yeah. He was running away from the ball, so clearly lost it in the sun, and that benefits the Riverhawks. Kind of a little baseball justice there for the Riverhawks, as it was kind of tough to see them give up the first run of the game on a ball lost in the sun, and they get one back here.
And you're not, I don't know if you realize this, Paul, but you're not wrong, because it was Kidman in left field that had the Sun. And when he lost that baseball on that Vaughn RBI hit, this time it's Kidman that hits it almost to the same spot, and Cale Johnson, left fielder for the Warriors, can't find it.
Yeah, poetic justice.
Fastball at 85 miles an hour. That's the fastest I've seen from P.J. Hancock in this game on the Intermountain Sports Performance Radar gun. So you still got another runner in scoring position with Kidman out there at second. And this one popped up, but it's going to get out of play. It's going to be a fabulous Freddie's foul ball. 2-1 Ridgeline now in the top of the 7th. And you kind of feel for a guy like Zach Beck that went 102 pitches, was in line to get the win, and now will get a no decision. And now P.J. Hancock is the pitcher of record for the Warriors. And he can still get a win, but Beck can't. Hancock slowing his pace here in the inning, and there's a bender at 68, and it finds the inside corner for a strike. 1-2 now the count. That was the 1-1 pitch and called strike 2. Again, we got to name an Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker play of the game. I don't know if we've seen it yet, but that Kidman hit that gives Ridgeline the lead. If they go on to win, that's probably in the running, right? That's probably the leading candidate. Could be the game-winning hit. We don't know that. Snow Canyon still got their bottom of the inning at-bats coming. We'll name a Findlay Subaru star of the game, as well as a Jersey Mike sub of the game. And we'll clean it all up, put a bow on it during our Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show. But not over yet. Ridgeline trying to stay alive to set up a rematch with the Warriors again tomorrow. And they've got the 1-run lead, and that one, strike 3. Holy smokes, he got a neighborhood call there, and that'll do it for the inning. But damage done. They get 2 runs on 1 hit, and we go to the bottom of the 7th. Snow Canyon chasing 1 to tie, 2 to walk it off on the Fan and KSL.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Hey, St. George, this is Brian. I'm the new owner of your local Everbowl. Looking for a delicious, nutritious meal? Come to Everbowl. Our acai bowls are packed with superfoods to fuel your day. And it's where Region 9 sports fans fuel up.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
House of Jump is Southern Utah's only indoor trampoline park and your only place to jump, dunk, and dive. Head on over to our house, the House of Jump.
Hey, welcome back, everybody, to the bottom of the 7th of this scheduled 7-inning game. We had extra innings last night between Dixie and Snow Canyon. Snow Canyon wins by a run. We had extra innings between Desert Hills and Timpanogos earlier today. Can Snow Canyon force extra innings or walk it off, or will Ridgeline live to get a rematch tomorrow night in this double elimination bracket play 4A state baseball tournament? Thompson staying in the pitch. He's been incredible on the bump tonight for Ridgeline. He's the lead to lead things off, and here comes the pitch, and it's now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thompson's pitch count not really an issue, even though he pitched 14 innings this morning. This kid's got a rubber arm, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's been pitching really well. I mean, I feel like from what he did earlier in the day to what he's doing now, this has been one of the more impressive pitching performances, holding Snow Canyon to just 1 run, 3 hits.
He's behind 2-1 here. Thompson needs to throw a strike, and he cannot. It's down in the zone, missing the bottom of the strike zone. 3-1 the count. Diesel Lee at the plate. 2 runs, 4 hits for the Riverhawks, no errors. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for the Warriors in this game. And he lost him inside, ball 4, and the tying run is over to first base in Diesel Lee.
Diesel looked to the dugout, gave 2 claps, and made his way over to first as he knows how big that was.
And they're going to put some more speed on the base pass, and they'll bring in a speed-up runner. That'll be, I think, Ince.
Number 17.
Oh, that's the
little brother. Little brother to.
Yeah. And here's Talon Hansen stepping in.
Yeah, little brother to Braden.
Yep.
Talon Hansen.
Mugavero, the courtesy runner. Go ahead with Talon Hansen.
Oh, I was just going to say his last at bat, swinging at a strikeout, and so. I mean, just about everybody been struggling at the plate today. This has been an absolute pitcher's duel, so no surprise that the last one wasn't a hit. Very few guys have gotten those today.
Few and far between today to get a hit, but a 301 hitter on the season. He's very capable.
And strike 1 to Hansen. Crunch time on a Wednesday. Thompson, long look in here. Looks at the runner. Mugavero not flinching. Now we'll take a secondary lead, a swing and a foul straight back. It's 0-2 to Hansen.
0-2 count. This is a really good place to be for Ben Thompson on the mound.
Check the runner. Now look in. Now still kind of checking out of the corner of his eye. Has the sign. Ben Thompson, the right-handed pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And Talon Hansen goes down swinging. And Cale Johnson will be the batter with 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th. Season's not on the line, but going straight to the championship series certainly is. Snow Canyon, they come back and win it, they're straight to Friday in the best of 3. If they lose, it's Ridgeline Snow Canyon again tomorrow night. And the winner of that game then would go to the championship series. Game 1 of the best of 3 series will be Friday night here at Bruce Field, 7 o'clock. And that one, 75 miles an hour, just missing. Ball 1.
Thompson definitely wanted that one. Borderline, but didn't get the call. But speedy runner on first base for the Warriors, so look for them to start making moves here soon.
And 1-1 the count. So 1-1 count, 1 on, 1 out. It's a 2-1 Ridgeline lead over Snow Canyon, bottom of the 7th. Infield playing kind of normal depth.
Thompson takes 2 looks over at first.
And Cale Johnson takes that pitch. A little bit high maybe. Ball 2. 2-1 the count.
Now this is where every striker ball is magnified to the 10th degree.
Thompson ready to go. Here's the right-handed delivery inside. And that is ball 3. Now 3 balls and a strike to Cale Johnson.
You said crunch time here on a 3-1 count. I mean, you can afford to take. You don't have to swing here.
And here's the pitch, swing, and that one hit into the alleyway, into right center field, and it's going to be a diving ball that gets off the glove of the center fielder. Here comes the stop sign. He's going to run through it, and it's 2-2. We are tied. Cale Johnson tied this game.
Reed Sechrist over here, he put up the stop sign, he ran through it, and afterwards he just threw his arms up in the air like, what do I know?
Cale Johnson, and that was a heck of an effort in center field. He laid out Superman dive head first by Clark, and it went like off the glove, just off the tip of the glove, guys.
And then the Hail Mary throw all the way to home plate. I mean, that was rope to home plate, just off target. And the Warriors edge another one across home plate.
Dewey Gibb is the batter now. We are tied 2-2, and now the winning run is Cale Johnson, who's standing at second base. Holy smokes. Ridgeline fans thought Clark had it. He was dead sprint, laid out, and it goes off the glove. A heck of an attempt out there in right center field by the Ridgeline Riverhawks center field. And look at Clark. His knees bent out there picking the grass off the center field turf.
He's got to be in disbelief to a certain degree because he read that ball perfectly off the bat.
No, I mean, listen, that was as good of a play as we're going to see. It didn't finalize the way he wanted it to, but the effort was A+.
Just a 4th hit of the game, and now Dewey Gibbs swinging a missed strike 1. Dewey's got one of the 4 Warrior hits in this game.
Yeah, he did single his last at bat, so another one here could be what they need to put this one away in the bottom of the 7th. If not, we're going extra innings, 2 games in a row.
Yep. Ben Thompson looking at Gibb. Nobody even close to the bag, so he'll come to the plate, swinging a drive, and this was going in back to the fence, and it's going to be a walk-off home run! Dewey Gibb has won it! The Warriors are in the state championship Friday night. It's a walk-off 2-run home run for Dewey Gibb.
The improbable as he basketball shoots his helmet into the mob of Warriors, and man, the jubilation on this team when it looked as if there was no chance. Never doubt these Warriors. Expect the unexpected as this one is just launched.
Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. 2 walk-offs in the last 2 games, and this is what you dream about in the state championship. Take another look here at the replay for everybody watching. Thompson, heck of an effort for this young man, but he serves it up. Gibb low goes and gets it. Left center field, flyaway baseball. Warriors win it 4-2, and they're into the state championship Friday night.
You couldn't have scripted it any better than this for the Warriors. When they let one go, they trail going into the bottom of the 7th by 1 run. And instead, it's a walk-off. Dewey Gibb, the hero, the DH today, putting it to work.
We'll clean it all up. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show coming up when we come back. The final on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. Warriors walk it off. They win it over Ridgeline 4-2. Congratulations. Fun to call Ridgeline games. Heck of a team, heck of a coaching staff. Just didn't go their way, but this was a brilliant effort in defeat by Ridgeline.
Oh, man, the Riverhawks are a fun team to watch here in the playoffs this year. Just a heartbreaker, but, man, they are a phenomenal baseball team.
We'll take the break, come back, put a bow on this one. Warriors win it 4-2.